Hello and welcome to the Sports Centre YouTube channel. Me and Carl are back today. We're discussing one of the hot topics in the transfer market. That is Ivan Toney. Where's he going? Is he going anywhere? Is he getting priced out the market? We're here to have a chat about that. Carl, how are we doing?
Very well, very well.
Very
It
well.
seems a bit of a weird one to me, does this? Because Ivan Toney, 6 months ago, probably even when he was banned, all there was talk about is end of season he's going, Arsenal are all over and they want him, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
He goes to Euros. When he comes on the pitch from being a substitute, did nothing but play well or impact the game. So for me, his stock raised even more so.
Right. So let me
But
just
yeah,
let me just stop you there, right? So do you actually think he did well? Because I think, and I could be being a bit uber critical here, but yes, he was involved in the Harry Kane goal that got us through against Switzerland, was it? But I don't think
I
he
can't
did.
remember.
I don't think he did much else, me.
Well, to be fair, Dan, how many minutes did he get?
Oh no, yeah, exactly. He didn't get many minutes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he was on the pitch to make a lot of changes, but and I've heard a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, he played well at Euros." I'm like, did he play well at Euros? Like you've
Well,
just said, one, he didn't get that many minutes, and two, maybe not him himself, but we all seem to be kind of living off this. He put a header down for Harry Kane to tap it in from fucking 3 yards out.
no, I think you've been very critical to be fair. I think it played probably less than double digit minutes,
Mm,
and when he did, and then minutes he did play, it was impactful. It were involved probably more so than the whole of the tournament. Harry Kane were involved.
yeah, yeah,
So
probably got a point there.
for me, he might have played. I don't know, for argument's sake, 20 minutes. I don't even know. He probably didn't even play that over the whole tournament, and was
Well, he
involved
had a full extra
constantly.
time, didn't he? Did he have a full extra time when we went to penalties?
Again, I can't remember. Crap at
I think
memory
he
and
did. I
stuff like
think he
that.
did. I think he did. But yeah,
But
fair.
yeah, for me, I just think his stock certainly hasn't dived. You know, if it's either still where it was or it's slightly above for me, but yet all of a sudden there's now no takers for him. I find it bizarre. His price has dropped. You know, Brentford have dropped his price. It's all bizarre for me.
Right. Well, so I reckon, yeah. So I get with what you're saying because I remember last season Brentford was saying we're not selling for less than 100 million quid, and now all of a sudden Brentford want
Yeah,
50 million quid. But that's partly because Brentford knows he wants to go. He's made no secret of that, which I think is a bit disrespectful to Brentford. But we'll come on to that in a bit. He's only got a year left on his contract now, so that's why they're asking for 50 million quid. Um, But I know what you're saying about all these takers for him. There don't seem to be. But do you think that's because he's making it so well known and so public that he wants to leave Brentford? So people are going to be like, all right, well, let's wait to see how the market pans out. And I think he's done himself a bit of an injustice here. He's fucked up a little bit by making it so public and so well known that he's desperate to leave Brentford.
yeah, I agree with that. I think he's I want to say fucked up, but I definitely think if or when he goes, it'll be back end of the transfer market where
Yeah.
um, they feel as though the buyers are going to get a deal for him, a cheaper deal for him. But for me, I think there's a number of clubs out there that it'd be good at. I don't see
Well, go on then.
why.
Who do you see?
I,
Because
I would have thought there'd have been a bit of a bidding war.
I were having to think about this today, and I think there's probably four clubs which could one do with him, and two I could see him going to. So my four clubs would be Chelsea, Spurs, West Ham, and Newcastle.
Right. Well, it played for Newcastle before.
Yeah.
I think he played for us for 3 years. We loaned him out, I think, 6 times in them 3 years. Yeah. So every time he comes and plays for Uh, um, I can't see as much as I'd take him back in a heartbeat. I can't see him going back up there. I disagree with the Chelsea. I think he's got Tottenham written all over him. He's too good for West Ham.
So just on Tottenham then, do you think so? He's 28 years old now. Brentford are asking for 50 million quid. You're not getting any you're not getting any sell on profit on him, are you? Basically, that 50 million quid, you're writing that off end of his contract pretty much. You know, you might
Yeah,
get 15 back if you're gonna sell him on.
I think he's worth it anyway. Even if you don't get out back, I think he's worth it.
But Daniel Levy don't work like that, though, does he? That's what I'm thinking with Tottenham. Daniel Levy is a very, very fucking shrewd businessman, and as much as I think I can see him at Spurs, that's the only thing that maybe makes me think, will Tottenham shell out that money knowing that there's nothing coming back if and when they want to ship him on out of the door?
Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking about. They've got like a policy where they don't sign players over the age of.
Mm.
I might be wrong, but when you think of their signings, there's no real like older players that sign really. Not from like front of my mind anyway.
Well, a lot of clubs are going down this
But I
young
I
talent
can
route,
see him at
aren't
Man
they?
U. Yeah, to be fair,
They've just his name's gone. Man, you've just signed someone, haven't they? Just signed a
that's
striker.
the Xerxes.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, up until I signed him, I thought he was pretty much a shoe in at Man U.
Mm.
But they won't go for him now. I don't think.
That's why I can see him somewhere like West Ham. I think honestly, I can. It's like you said. There was once going to be this bidding, but Arsenal don't seem to be interested in him as much as I think he would fit in at Arsenal because he's probably exactly what Arsenal need. To be fair,
He is. But what I don't get is there's this like clamour for Arsenal, like needing a centre forward. I don't know the numbers, but they weren't short of goals last season. So why, they don't half share the goals around the team squad. So do they even need a number 9, as everyone says? You know, Jesus is a number 9, can't put ball in net, but they still push City right to the wire.
yeah.
I don't know whether they need a Tony. Although I do think he would fit in there perfectly, like you say.
Do you not think Chelsea at all? Do you think Chelsea just is not for them?
I just don't see him at Chelsea. They're definitely going down the young person's route, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you, mate. Yeah.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But it wouldn't surprise me if he stayed at Brentford for another year.
Or just run down his contract.
Won't surprise me. It surprises. It would. I would never have said that in January. But now, where are these takers? Where are all these takers? We're crying out for another centre forward. I'd take him in a heartbeat.
Mm. Well, that's why I said Newcastle. I just thought Callum Wilson, much as obviously is a great servant and he puts ball back at net. You can't rely on him, can you?
No, he's a glass back. Absolute
Yeah,
glass back.
yeah, yeah.
It's not just a glass body. As soon as you get him off field, he's absolutely. There's not many better.
Mm, I agree.
In Premier League, run a game to get back up to like scoring goals again. As soon as he's back on pitch, he's scoring, but it's just getting him on pitch.
Mm.
So, yeah, I'd take him in a heartbeat. I can't see him going abroad though either, Tony. To be honest,
My money's on West Ham.
well, we'll have to wait and see.
That's where my money's. I think he'll stay in London, and I think it'll be either Spurs or West Ham. And I just the way Daniel Levy is about how he goes about obviously his transfer tactics was making me feel that maybe West Ham's going to be his place because Mikel Antonio is not an out and out number 9, is he?
He's worse than Callum Wilson. He's a glass body. Has 15 games. I don't know what his record is. He's a nuisance. but it'd be a good championship player for me.
Oh, Antonio.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I think West Ham are one decent striker, a prolific striker away from being a really good team, pushing that top 6, 7, 8, whatever you want to call it.
Well, that's what I mean. I can see him going there. I think, and do you know what? I think he'd be a good fit there. To be honest, I think if they can keep hold of the likes of Bowen and what's the other guy on the left hand side? Begins with K.
Kudos.
There's a one there. Yeah,
Kudos.
I think it'd be a good fit for him. But
Well, West
yeah,
Ham's going to be interesting with this Paqueta situation.
yeah. But,
Um,
but I do agree with you. I think it'll be one that will rumble on right late into the window. And I think it could be one of those bloody deadline day ones.
yeah, I agree.
Sound. Right, pal. Good chat as always. Like to see it. Let us know in the comments, guys. Where do you think Ivan Toney is going to end up this season? Do you think he's going to stay at Brentford? Can you see him at another club? Let us know in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video and hit that subscribe button. Catch you on the next one. See you later.